Yahaya Bello. Governor Ododo is in charge of Kogi that's bigger than the entire Southeast, Jositega Onokpasa. What is wrong with Onokpasa and Southeast? What has Southeast got to do with what is happening in Kogi State now? Why are you now bringing it to Southeast? Eh? A typical Robo man that is struggling for survival. Why? How can you? When he comes everywhere, he will not let people talk. He will talk. Wah, 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 wah. Now, what has this thing now got to do? What is happening in Kogi State? What is happening between Ododo and Yahaya Bello and EFCC got to do with Southeast now? That is my question. Wow, these haters of Southeast, you not go easy. APC member and attorney Jesutega Onokpasa has responded to inquiries on Kogi Governor Usman Ododo's non-attendance at the APC function held at the National Secretariat. Security problems were the excuse given by Ododo's deputy for his absence. Some, however, conjecture that he skipped the ceremony because he was attempting to stop the EFCC from arresting his predecessor, former Governor Yahaya Bello. So in a video released by TVC, Onokpasa stated that Kogi State, which is bigger than the entire Southeast, is the center of Ododo's attention. Can you imagine? So he said that Ododo's absence from the ceremony had nothing to do with Bello's circumstances and that he needed to attend to any security problems in Kogi. This guy, now for these people. Onokpasa stated that Governor Ododo is in charge of a state that is bigger than entire Southeast. I am not his lawyer. I am not even holding brief for him. His deputy said it was due to security reasons. So how did you know that Kogi State is bigger than entire Southeast? Why are you trying to destroy Southeast like this? So he has this huge state to administer. The security reasons could have anything to do with anywhere in his state. A state that is bigger than one of our 6 geopolitical zones. What does he have to do with Yahaya Bello? Can you imagine what this one is saying? So what has this state now, this Kogi State, got to do with Southeast? Why using Southeast, for instance? Why are you demeaning the people of Southeast? Because that is what you are doing. And that is terribly very bad. Very bad for Dodo. Very bad for Onokpasa. The same way he comes to Arise TV and he will insult everybody there. Wow. Now, if they don't mention Southeast, they will not rest. Southeast is giving them restless time. Southeast, Queno, now be smart, We dey here, our brother, Kwezuenu. Don't mind the tribal by God. How is Kogi bigger than the entire Southeast, even if it is true? And so what? If that assertion is correct, then that state must be big for nothing. Exactly, somebody don't give up. Why should they always mention Southeast? The size of Southeast is immaterial because we are made of sterner stuff. Exactly. Why will you talk without mentioning Southeast? So we say that is what Nigerians want to be using Igbo to do. But Almighty God is more than them. They tried everything possible to make with the Igbos their laughing stock, but they all failed. So they don't have any other option than dividing Igbos into pieces, cutting our people, join them with different tribes, just because of landmass. But no matter how they divide Igbos, we are still more than in population. Okay, only Nsukka is more than Kogi State by population. One local government area in the north, my community is bigger than it. So they want us to be Almajiri like them in Nigeria. But God disgraced them. They can't only laugh at us by landmass, but they can only laugh at, they can't only laugh at us by landmass, but they should not worry because, they can only laugh at us by landmass, but they should not worry because our generation will destroy the evil and fraudsters foundation of Nigeria. We are waking up seriously. The Southeast is described as a dot in the circle and all sorts of comparison of how small it is. But the truth is, as small as people believe, Southeast is richer than all other regions combined. Take it or leave it. Not be lying. Kogi State that looks like where witches and wizards does their meeting. Now it's what you know. God bless you, my brother, for telling the haters the bitter truth. How now? Is the highest revenue generating region in Nigeria? How much is the region entitled to in federal location? What has Southeast contributed to Nigeria apart from insecurity? Can you imagine what that one is saying? The Southeast is richer than Nigeria itself. So no Southeast, no Nigeria. But your poor and inferiority complex will only call gold a carrot. Who are the people behind where the highest revenue is generated? Get sense. Kogi State that looks like where witches and wizards does their meetings. Not be lie. I think it is high time we the Igbos start buying all the Kogi empty lands. Okay, then turn it to Southeast and use it for poultry and pig farming. Oh, by waste of land. We are talking about population and productivity, and they are talking of lake and bushes. Akmamo people, not be lie. The U.S. state of Alaska is twice the size of the whole Nigeria in land area. However, it is the smallest in terms of population, so land size is meaningless. Land size is meaningless in geopolitical permutations. Take a ride just a couple of kilometers beyond Lokoja and Okene, then there is nothing that distinguishes Kogi State from the Stone Age, beyond what colonial masters left in Lokoja, on which development only happened as a consequence of being at the influence of Niger and Benue rivers. There is nothing to write home about. The place still dominated by the old buildings. So the indigenous and natives of Kogi would unashamedly let you know that they are waiting for the Igbos, okay, the Nyamiris, to come and develop their non-descript store, Snuff said. Can you imagine? Onokpasa must be very somehow. What brought Southeast to the issue you have just talked about, to say you are and something else is an understatement. I'm telling you, they just inserted him here. Onokpasa is just trying to deride the Igbos, but I tell you, it's uncalled for. Absolutely uncalled for. Absolutely uncalled for. It's unfortunate. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment over what Onokpasa is saying, that Kogi State is bigger than the Southeast put together, which is demeaning. I tell you, Onokpasa need to apologize to the Igbos.